Well, joining us now for ISU Friday is Matt Steuart. He is the Assistant Athletic Director for Academics for Idaho State University. Thanks for stopping by this morning. I guess first thing, wordy title, what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
So basically what my job is at Idaho State is to take care of the academic needs of the student athletes, and to help them to progress and graduate and do all the things they need to do to stay eligible along the way.
So just kind of managing their academic progress through the years and things like that?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
All right. So athletes are held to some different standards compared to regular students, to the average Joe student.
Sure.
What kind of standards do athletes have to meet, in season, out of season, things like that?
At the college level, there's a few benchmarks that athletes have to hit. Number one, they have to have a 2.0 GPA all the time or better. Number two, they have to meet a certain amount of credits every semester and every year. You have to pass 18 every year, and you have to meet your percentage towards a degree. So at the end of your sophomore year, you have to be at 40% of a degree. And really a lot more scrutiny than your average student, where I was an average student and you could just kind of take whatever classes you wanted to take, and however they fit in, that's fine. Student athletes really have to categorize things and take just stuff that will be counting towards their degree and things like that.
So there's a lot of planning that must go into be involved with planning a student athlete's career at a school. I mean, you only have so many years to play sports, and then so many years obviously with the university to graduate and things like that. How do you kind of manage their time and manage their efforts appropriately?
Well, our student athletes do a great job of taking care of all that stuff on their own, as far as managing their time and dealing with that kind of stuff. We do a lot of paperwork, meaning a lot of degree audits and things like that for our students, so that we can really scrutinize where they're at, how their credits are going, and just really trying to keep track of them. But that's, we have a staff of about 4 of us that work with academics solely, and we really just scrutinize the heck out of everything they're doing.
All right. For some of the prospective athletes out there who may be thinking about playing ball at the college level, at any level in college, what's kind of something they could maybe expect if they decide to take that next step and move on?
Well, I think the first thing that you need to know as a high school student athlete is there's a bunch of academic stuff you need to be doing now as a high school student. You need to be passing a certain amount of you need 16 core courses to be a Division I student athlete, 4 years of English, 3 years of math, 2 years of science, 2 years of social science, and some additional things. And it just ratchets up when you get to the college level. Your time crunch is going to be bigger. You're gonna have more responsibility, and you're gonna have more responsibility on yourself, as opposed to having mom or dad there, or teachers that are kind of prodding you along. And so yeah, a lot more responsibility on yourself.
All right. Well, thank you very much for stopping by this morning.